The first step I'm going to do is add a cover stitch along the inside border of the pennant. Now I'm using the new Janome Cover Stitch 3000, and I would refer you to my review on my YouTube channel where I cover all of the threading and all of the details of this machine. So I have threaded the 2 needles and the lower looper with regular thread, and I have a 12 weight thread in my top cover. So this is a top cover. I'm doing a 2 thread top cover stitch on this machine. And again, I cover the different options on my YouTube video. And if you have another serger that does not have the top cover, you can still do the 2 thread technique, and we'll show you what the back would look like. So you could actually do this on the back side if you wanted more of the look that the top cover gives you. So we're going to stitch down the side, and then we're going to show how to pivot at the bottom. So I'm just using the edge of my foot, and this comes with the clear view foot so I can see what I'm doing here. It's very nice to be able to see your stitches as they go. So you'll see the top cover. This is my top cover here that is placing my 12 weight thread across the top as it's doing the cover stitch. So I have marked a 1/2 inch mark from the bottom. So I'm going to come all the way down to that mark. So I'm going to stitch to the mark, and then we'll show you how we want to pivot. So once I reach the mark, what I want to do is raise my needles. So I'm going to bring my needles all the way up, and I'm going to raise my presser foot. That is going to open the tension disc. Then what I'm going to do is just grab and pull a little bit of slack of my needle threads to give me a little bit of slack so I can pivot. So I'm just going to pull a little bit of slack out there, and then that will allow me to kind of pull back and pivot all the way around, and then I can drop my needles right back in the bottom where I need it to line back up. So drop my needles right back to line up with the left and right needles, and now I'm going to come right back up the other side. And with this machine I can run right up the end. So now you can see how I was able to pivot at the bottom to create that nice point, pivoted at the end. So it really helps to just pull the little bit of slack out as you begin your repositioning. Now again, if you don't have the top cover, you would just have 2 twin needles here. But then this would be the back side. So if you didn't have the top cover, maybe you wanted to just do a put your looper thread, whatever you want that to be, and sew upside down, and then you could see that on your right side. So this on the cover stitch 3000P, this is my back side, and then this is my top cover stitch here.